Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Eclipse with Jacko and Uniqetz, and today we're back here again reviewing another airline. Today we are actually reviewing SmartLynx Estonia Airlines at their, can someone just say the airport name real fast?
Bruh.
Olsztyn-mazury.
Yup, Olsztyn-mazury. We're back here reviewing their airport.
Olsztyn-mazury Regional Airport.
And today our guest is Jacko and Uniqetz, both good friends of mine. Please go check them down in the comments below. Their channel will be linked down below, so please go check them out, you know what I'm saying. And without further ado, let's get right into the flight review. First of all, we have to talk about the airport as usual. This airport is honestly amazing to say the least. Also, FYI, they gave me and Uniqetz upgraded classes for free, so shout out to SmartLynx for the free upgrade. Their group will be included in the description, so go check them out as well, you know what I'm saying. The exterior of this airport is just like beautiful, bro, especially with the lighting and the surrounding that they have added. The airport has like this really unique, beautiful, modern, but also yet rustic and cozy wood aesthetic vibe that I really enjoyed, if you guys know what I'm referring to. Like this type of modern, cozy, rustic aesthetic is like low-key probably one of my favorite design palettes when it comes to airports, aircrafts, or just anything in general. They also kept like this aesthetic very consistent throughout the airport. As you guys will see throughout the flight review, like every area in this airport is extremely well made. It follows the same design choice first shown to passengers when they join the server. Some of the airports I have reviewed before are very inconsistent. I'm not saying like they're bad per se, but like some areas obviously have more care put into it, and other areas are just, you know, they didn't bother checking it out. And as stated previously, this airport is just, like I said, very consistent with the design. Every area is refined nicely. The lounge that they have is definitely a highlight of the airport. Like, it kept the same aesthetics as the rest of the airport, but elevated it even further, like basically taking it like one step further, bro. Like the food models they have at the lounge too, especially the drinks, bro, they're like well made. However, like that shit gets so much better later on during service mid-flight. So, you know, I'm gonna stop talking about the food. I'm not going to spoil anymore and save the ratings for the food models later once we get to the rest of it, all right? Because I promise you, it's gonna get so much better than what you guys are seeing now. The airport also has like a semi-elevated section that was also really unique. And Jacko and Uniqetz was actually kidnapped to work in the bar in that section, as seen here. So that airport, in my opinion, gets an easy 9 out of 10 from me, and it also received really similar ratings from our special guests, Uniqetz and Jacko. The boarding process is also like just fast as fuck, like holy shit. So we were just like still checking out the airport, we're still having fun. It was like, all right, we have started the process to board, and I was like, damn, bro. So extremely fast service and well-trained staff, despite the size of this airline at only 100 members at the time of the recording. I don't know if I brought that up yet, but this airline, yes, you guys heard me correctly, only has about 100 members. And so for upgraded classes, they have like this really like well-made BMW that's actually really accurate, and it's just well made as well. And moving on to the aircraft, it was, like I said, amazing as well. You guys are probably gonna hear me use the word amazing like over 100 times in this video, but like I said, it is what it is, and I can't lie, but be honest, this airline is low-key amazing, especially for the size. But back to the aircraft, no cap, I really like the livery and the exterior model of this aircraft in general. Like the whole exterior just looks really clean in general. The interior is also very nice, especially with the upgraded classes. Like, I'm surprised by the quality of this flight so far, and like I said, this airline only had 100 members, and you have to put that into consideration. So currently, like, what we're seeing so far for 100 members is straight up really fantastic. So it's been a pleasant surprise so far. And the IFE, bro, to be honest, I know I've been gone from row aviation for a bit, so Uniqetz and Jacko kind of informed me about this IFE because apparently this is really popular now. But this IFE is still low-key fire, bro. Like I said, I think this is the first time I've seen this IFE, and I just love how interactive this IFE is. Especially with like the unique features, like the whole headphone plugs working. Like, there's actually animations of you plugging that bitch in, and then like some functions on the IFE does not work without plugging it in, like watching movies or anything like that. So that's really neat. And not gonna lie, the IFE entertained me for a long ass time. And like I said, I know it's been a while since I came back to Row Air, but this IFE is definitely one of the nicer ones and the most interactive one I've seen so far. And moving on to the food model, like I said, bro, the food model just gets crazy. The models being served at the lounge was already great, but the one you get on the flight was just next level. Like the ramen that I ordered actually looked bussin'. And that also applied to every other item that I ordered, they also look fantastic. Not only was the ramen itself well made, like the bowl and like the actual food itself, the entire presentation that included the tray and the utensils was next level. All this was missing was food eating animations, and it would have been a perfect 10 out of 10, bro. Like this is probably one of the best food models that I've seen in a long ass time, no cap. Like not only was it, like I said, not only was it like the actual food itself looking good, like it was the entire presentation. As you guys will see, like the tray was like this fancy wooden tray with multiple engravings and multiple slots engraved for utensils, and they even had letters engraved into that shit, bro. Like you can't tell me that doesn't look good. Like it straight up gave you the wow factor. When I first got it in my inventory, I was like, damn, bro. I was like, this is pretty fire. And to be honest, Jacko and Uniqetz also had like the same reaction as I did. Like we were just baffled. And like I said, the food model, all it was missing was food eating animations, and it would have been a 10 out of 10. But currently I have to give it a 9 out of 10. But hey, like I said, adding the animations, easy 10 out of 10 for me, no complaints at all. And finally, like the flight was completed in an hour or so, like somewhere around that time, which is a pretty, like not even pretty good, it's a really nice pace for an airline this size. And overall, I think this airline, like I said, with everything I talked about so far, I think it gets a strong 9 out of 10 from me, like an easy 9 out of 10. No debates. Great airport, great food models, great aircraft, and surprisingly a strong, well-trained staff team despite the small size. Add some minor tweaks here and there, and like I said, easy 10 out of 10 from me, no complaints. Overall, me, Jacko, and Uniqetz really enjoyed this flight, and this airline was just honestly like, it was just so fun, bro. Like, I really appreciate this collab as well with Jacko and Uniqetz. We had hella fun in VC reviewing this airline. And this is why I'm doing a voiceover, is because like, during the actual recording, we didn't review much. We just had like too much fun just talking between ourselves. So unfortunately, we didn't have any like live review just because we were too carried away. But the key point still stands. And like I said, if this airline adds some minor tweaks here and there, easy 10 out of 10 from me, no debate. And overall, me, Jacko, and Uniqetz really enjoyed this flight, and this airline honestly has amazing potential. And like I said, they only had 100 members. Like when I was first told to join this group, I thought that this group had at least like 1,000 members or something, right? Because the owner did show me pictures of what the flight was going to look like, and I was like, bro, this group has to have members. And when I joined, I was like, what the fuck? There's only like 100 members, bro. So especially for 100 members, they easily beat out most of their competitors, larger competitors by a long shot. Like you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna drop any names, but you know damn well that there's several groups in Row Aviation who do horrible doo-doo water at their job, and yet they still have like a few thousand, several thousand members. And this airline beats most of them by a long shot, bro. And like I said, I'm not gonna drop any names, but you guys definitely know what I'm talking about, and you guys, there's a few names out there. So kudos to this airline. Do what you're doing. Like, if any of the staff is watching this, keep doing what you're doing, bro. You guys are on your path to success. And like I said, great potential. And I honestly, like, the owner has already invited me to review this airline later down the year, and I like low-key, like, I just want to go to that one as well. I just want to see how much they've grown in between time frames, and honestly, I can't wait for that. So overall, really nice flight. And thank you guys for watching this video, especially if you like, watch until the very end. Well, this isn't the end yet, but this will be the end of me talking. But thank you guys so much for showing me support and everything. Please like and hit the subscribe button. And until next time, this is Eclipse Down Bad. Enjoy the background music, and I'm out. Peace.
Yeah. start no trouble with me. Tryna keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you loving on me. I don't want it back for them to miss me. I guess I see the things that they be wishing on me. I hope I got some sisters that outlive me. They gon' tell the story, she was different with me. God's plan, God's plan. I hold back sometimes I won't, yeah. I feel good sometimes I don't, yeah. I finesse down with the road, yeah, finesse. Might go down to G-O-D, yeah, wait. I go hard on Southside G, yeah, wait. I make sure that no side E is still, yeah. Bad things, there's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish on me. God's plan,